Coming in for the first check on the sets, and yeah, I don't know what to expect. Beaver sign's not what I expected, but I do have sidekick Judith with me, and there's some bird dogs running around.
I see you.
Yeah. I didn't need to see dogs. At least I hope I don't catch them. But I'll get in here and get everything checked. I've got nothing on the crossover set right there, and nothing in the 330 set up here on the trail set on the crossover itself. So I had the most hope in these, but it's just the first two traps checked, and I'll get down through here and check the rest of them. Hopefully we got something somewhere. But as soon as I seen all the nutria and not much beaver sign, I knew it was going to be a, yeah, and one of them, you know, locations where you can't expect much. So hopefully we've got something somewhere. We got nothing on the castor mound. That's set number 3 I'm getting to, and I'm seeing nutria swimming around already. So they're still here, they're still moving. But nothing on the castor set, castor mound. Got the, it's like an OBS Beaver Extreme bedded right there. Maybe a TS85. They look similar. Like I say, I've got ribbons tied on all of them. I can see yellow ribbon here. I can see yellow ribbon down there. I'll just get down through here and check the sets, and hopefully we've caught something. We'll find out pretty quick. Well, I'm on the board. The bottom edge set right there that I had next to this bush, where I said they're skirting the edge, coming around here, going over that crossover. It connected right there on a pretty good sized nutria rat. And on 330. Pretty good size. Oh, he's fat. But I'll get him hauled in, get the trap off of him, but it's good right behind the head catch on a 330 on a Mississippi nutria rat. So got at least one catch this morning. This is all that set was, just a bottom edge set where everything's coming around this bush. They're ducking underneath these sticks, and when they did, they hit that 330 right there in an 8 stand. So that's the remake on the set and the flagging in the tree. But yeah, bottom edge sets do work. There's the proof. I'm gonna keep moving down, see if we got anything else. Just getting down to the next set where I'd put some castor lure on this little crossover. Trap is missing, and you can tell they have made a fresh castor mount here and here and destroyed everything I did. The trap was bedded right here. I'm gonna run out here in deep water and see if we've held on to it, but it appears that we've had a beaver hit the set. So maybe we've held on to it, because they sure piled up some castor right here. And that was after the catch. So yeah, there's the trap bed. And I'll pull it out in deep water, pull the anchor, and see if we've got it. Catch number 2. It's a beaver. Great catch on a TS85 complete back foot catch. And this is, there's got to be more than one. So I'll get this set remade, recastered up. But this was with that Iowa Family Trappings castor lure. It did work. And yep, catch number 2 of the morning. Decent beaver, not huge, but it's not a 2-year-old. It's got full casters. And in this little remote place, I doubt it's bit all to pieces because it felt pretty clean. I'll get him out of the trap, get the set remade, and keep moving. But day's looking a little better. I figured it was just going to be nutria. We'll see if the rest of them got anything. Just down to the next set, and I have a butt ugly miss laying on the bottom. It's only pulled out of the bed about a foot and laying on the bottom. But I'll get it reset and get it back up here. It's going to see some action. That is a heck of a crossover right there. It's something sloshed water all over the place. I scared it good, but didn't hold on to it. Trap's laying there on the bottom. I'll get that one checked and keep moving down. Get it reset, I mean. But I hate seeing traps laying there on the bottom fired. I don't see how they miss on an 8.5-inch jaw spread trap. How does that miss? Never really understood that. Look at the size of that thing. Somehow I got my deep water anchor pulled. He's sitting right there. That's a big, pretty nice beaver. Not super blanket, but he's pretty good size. We'll get up here and get him dispatched before he figures out he can do something stupid. And we'll go from there. But he's got my anchor pulled and he's just sitting there chilling. I'll get him dispatched and get him loaded. Right there's my remake. Just a little bitty caster mount. And it's dependent upon the strength of the lure to bring them to it. Got a little fencing on the sticks on each side. This one had a little alpha delta put back on it. And I beat the anchor in a whole lot deeper out in deep water. Hopefully, if I catch another one, it don't get it pulled. It was supposed to have been out there blowing bubbles, but it didn't. Yep, 2 beavers so far and 1 nutria, and I'm gonna keep checking. I'm just getting to the lodge, and let me get this back up a little. That set has nothing. I can tell that one, the springs are still compressed. I gotta get over here and see this one. And I got one more set up here. I'm gonna paddle back through, and I didn't find that the den set with the 330. I gotta find it on the way out. But we still got hope. We'll make another catch somewhere. Oh, I do have nutria catch number 2. Now this was not a down break yesterday. This was just set as a crossover. But the nutria decided he wanted to build me a down break. So yeah, it makes it that much more appealing. If there's any more beaver in here, I'll get the nutria brought in and the trap reset, because the nutria had other plans. He wanted a down break here. First time I've had him do that, but I'll get that trap reset. Say no lure needed on this one. I'm just gonna leave the trap bedded right in here. If there's any beaver left, they're gonna have to come fix this. They can't leave that. So that nutria did me a favor. Well, the dogs ain't helping the outro much. I realized I didn't get out of there with filming it, so it's one of these big green utility carts. I think it's probably the 2 beaver. I think that's the 2 beaver I saw yesterday. Big beaver. Both of them should be right at the blanket size, 65 inches or bigger. And 2 big nutrias. So 4 catches on today's check. I'll wheel them out to the shop, get some fans on them, get them dried off so I can get them skinned and put up.